Damn shame. Torn Achilles. Fucking. Mm-hmm. Know what happened when you ain't working out or nothing. Just think you can go in there and run 100%. Even if he was working out, like, it's still a big difference, you know what I mean? Yeah. He's got some kind of money.
Did I see thunder and lightning come in here?
Yeah, he right there.
You ready? All right, let's go. Send it. Yeah, get to knock this game out. I'll be right back. I'll accept when they come in.
Oh, shit. See, Jimmy Butler got traded too. Mm-hmm. Shit, the boys got their ass whooped the other night. Mm-hmm. And it's crazy. In my fantasy, I tried to pick up Dez, but somebody was ahead of me on the waivers and got him. I was like, yeah, you can keep him now, buddy. I'm not gonna pick him up just because I mean it's Dez and it's fucking Drew Brees, man. It'll beat me to him. He can have his ass now. Oh shit. What'd your quarterbacks overall go up to? Yeah. 99. I guess so with fucking 16 damn training points. Mhm. Mhm. Oh shit. When you getting that Black Ops? Yeah, I got 2 wins the other night in that blackout shit.
Yo, what's going on? still loading and then
Might have froze. It's done to me a couple times since they put out that patch to fix the blue screen shit.
still loading.
Yeah, just close the app and restart.
I can't do nothing because my shit's still loading. Then they ain't gonna let me back out or nothing.
It don't even let you hit the PlayStation button.
I gotta go all the way out and come back in. Alright. Man, I must have twerked. My knee. Put this motherfucking brace on. Put this brace on.
Mm-hmm. Oh, shit. Nah, I play this dude in this other league. Fucking this league, you gotta the play call and shit's gotta be 60-40. As far as zone, and you really don't have to blitz. It's more zone and man. And then on offense, you gotta either pass 60%, throw run 40, or run 60 and pass 40.
What's up, Evan?
Who won y'all game, Evan? You and didn't Evan have to play somebody in the playoffs? Nah, Tone.
Did you send it? Alright.
Unforgettable, like Nat King Cole. Oh, Evan won because he gotta play legendary. Leak Dog and A7 gotta play. Me and LP. They just about to start up. What was the score in you and Tone game? Oh. Yeah. Hold up.
Hey, I said to get that here and short if you want. Instead of getting the mid, which I got some mid, if we could hit that if you want. But when she comes back, I got a dude. He fucking we get some hitties. Like you know what I'm saying? It's like normally he does like 35 or 70s, but I did a 35 and that motherfucker was as big as a quarter. It's more than an eight, but it's some fire. You know what I'm saying? So if you want, you throw it and I throw it and we'll go ahead and get it. She said she'll wait till she gets back because she got the grandkids right now and shit. I got some room if you want it. It's up to you. Alright, but I'd rather hit you the taste of it. You know what I'm saying? Because I ain't been really fucking bullshitting either. I just been kind of doing the mids here. You know what I'm saying? But it's my birthday next week, so I'm trying to do a little something else. You know what I'm saying? So, but yeah, it's definitely worth it.
Ready now. Alright, yeah, I'll be out there in a minute.
Oh, you good?
I gotta start
You good?
again. Let me just join this game. I gotta play this one real quick.
What do you want?
Madden.
Matt, are you good? I'll
I'll
talk
come
to you in a
out.
little bit. I just want to let you know that it needs to get back.
Gucci Bear White, I'm singing to your hoe.
All right, Coach, thanks. We are across the Cumberland River from downtown Nashville at Nissan Stadium in Tennessee. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was
motherfuckers just be talking that silly shit.
Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the Jacksonville Jaguars and the Tennessee Titans. This is taken just shy of the 10 here.
He just talking about, I didn't ask you, I told him. Hey, bro, chill out. He ain't said shit ass after that. Did Judd get on and play him?
From the 32 now, here's first and 10.
Judd told me he doesn't get on at 7.
And they'll run it here. And he's going to be stopped here on this first play as he gets it to the line of scrimmage and no more. No gain on the play. It'll be second down. The rush defense stout on first down. Here's second and 10 from the 20. To throw on second down is Locke. And a hit jarred and loose. It's incomplete.
Defensively here, you're facing a top-5 team in terms of points scored in the NFL. So when
this fucking shit is lagging, man. What the fuck?
You gotta find a way to hold them under 20, because to me, that's the magic number. 20 points scored gives yourself you give yourself your best chance to win.
So if they're up around 24, 28, 30, they could be in some trouble.
I think so, because then you turn it into a shootout, and that means your offense has to keep pace.
He's got his man, Boyd. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. Well, they go with a slant that time, 15 yards and a first down. And on the ground they go with a running back. And very little running room there. He did get a couple up to the 49.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Here's Luck now on second down. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 45.
Nigga didn't call man one time, man. That's crazy. But I'm supposed to call man.
Certainly not how they envisioned ending their opening drive here in the first quarter.
Too many ones in this play. First quarter, first drive, first interception thrown.
And that last one, that hurts. So after the INT, it's Bortles.
Oh my God, bro. That was a pick. This fucking lag is killing me.
inside the 20.
Take this shit.
And that one results in 35 yards.
We just saw him hit a big play there on a deep post. And most of the time, the post isn't available because usually you have defenders in the middle of the field. But if you throw enough curls and crossing routes and underneath routes, I know from experience.
Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off down near the 5. And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field. So this will be accepted as it moves the offense backwards. Now they'll run it on the toss. And not much there at all as he'll get this only up to about the 11. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
Well, we saw him there trying to get it to the outside, trying to get to the perimeter, but not a whole lot of room there. But there's got to be one positive to that. If you keep moving laterally, creases tend to develop as the game moves on, and they can run it back inside later.
They run. This is Lewis. And he'll take this one only up to about his 13-yard line. 2 yards on the carry there, and it's going to lead him to 3rd down.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
Throwing on 3rd down, Luck. And that's caught by Smith. And he's able to get this one all the way past the 30. And a nice gain of 21 yards.
I know I spend a lot of time talking about how tight ends in a lot of cases now are pumped up wide receivers, but they're still big people. He used that frame right there to absorb a really big hit on him and held on to the ball.
They'll run it now out of the gun. Found a little room there as he's up to about the 37. Call it a gain of 4 on 1st, and that'll make it 2nd down.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable 2nd down, a very solid gain on that play.
Let it roll, let it roll.
On 2nd down, here's Luck. Caught right side, it's Lewis. And he'll bring it up here to right at the 40-yard line. It'll be a 3-yard gain, and that's going to lead to a 3rd down.
Rip. 40, easy, alert. Bring up.
Now flags will come in. I think this one's going to be on the defense for jumping. A free 5 yards as the defense jumps.
I know it's an anticipation game for them, but it's also a reaction game, and they reacted poorly on that one.
So forget the 3 and out. The penalty makes this 1st and 10.
40, easy, alert. Check 26.
And they'll go ground game here with a tailback. And no room that time, getting it to about the 46. Just a yard on the 1st down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
From the gun, here's Luck. Smith catches left side. And he'll get it out to midfield. Looks like, yeah, they'll spot it right at midfield at the 50. Only 3 yards on the catch. It's 3rd down. From the 50, it's Luck. He finds Roberts, complete. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. 13 yards on his first catch. It's a 1st down as well. Luck now rebounding nicely after the interception. He's hit 4 straight to start the drive. It's 1st down. And they'll go on the ground. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. That's good for 21 yards and a 1st down. Relatively small sample size, but that's his longest run of the first quarter. Bounced it out to the outside to make it successful.
And to get there, you actually need some help. It's not just your pure speed getting to the corner, making sure that the blocking is taken care of inside so the pursuit doesn't get you. And oftentimes, those wide receivers, tight ends that might be flexed out, they've got to control the edge and make sure no one from the outside can spill the play before he gets there. It's really simple to say that they know their identity, that they are a passing team. But one of the reasons that they're so successful, they know how to mix in the run and make sure that they keep the defense off balance and not able to just simply say, let's go get the quarterback and disrupt things.
And he's not able to get away. Sacked back at the 22. Yannick Ngakoue in there to get him. And that's sack number 6 for him on the year. The Titans on third down. A perfect 3 for 3 as they look to keep that streak going. This will be 3rd and 15. Out of the gun, Luck. And he finds a man on the crossing route. They do get 9, but it leads to 4th down.
The goal for any offense versus a zone defense, find the holes where guys are available and put the ball on the receiver before any defender can step up and fill it.
They did it well there. Perfectly executed crossing route. So they get 3, certainly hoping for 6 after a 13-play drive.
So you console yourself on defense by saying you did your job, right? If they go 13 plays, you only give up a field goal, you did a nice job there. But here's the other part. 13 plays, you don't force any mistakes, you don't take the ball away. Maybe that's the way they should look at it.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. Here comes the Jaguars offense as they get set to go again. And Charles, if the season ended today, and it's not going to, we still have December left.
More football.
We're only in November. But they would be a wild card team. And that's great. They'd be in the playoffs, but you know they're trying to bump up to be one of those division leaders.
That guarantees you at least one home game in the playoffs, and that's what you're really seeking. But there also isn't much margin for error for this team, right? Because right where they're sitting, a 2-game losing streak could have them out of the playoffs, so they've got to make sure they continue to keep the momentum going.
Absolutely. There's some sharks smelling blood in the water behind them. They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line. A fake to Fournette. Now it's Bortles to throw. That one complete to D.D. Westbrook. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. His first catch, good for 9 and a first down.
To win any route, you've got to break down the defender, and that's exactly what happened here on this really nicely executed curl route.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Bortles now on 1st down. A throw left side, complete to his receiver, Westbrook. And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line. Give him a couple on the catch. It's 2nd and 8.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
Alongside the former defensive back, Charles Davis.
Let's go. 11. 380.
Bortles to throw on 2nd down. That one is caught by Hunt. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. A big one there for the Jags. 18 yards, first down. So operating from Tennessee territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 43. Bortles on the give to Fournette. And some good tackling there as he stopped up at about the 41. Give him 3 on 1st down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Now Bortles throwing on second down. Over to the right side, caught by Moncrief. Bortles to the former Colt Moncrief for a Jaguar first down. Somebody missed an assignment. He was waving his arms saying, hey, I'm wide open. They found him.
You think? You think? I mean, he was so wide open. Did you see he was just windmilling like he was Don Quixote or somebody out there? And then they found him for a really nice game.
Now T.J. Yeldon. Room here to run. Sharp there with his feet. Gets him a little extra space. And then drop just inside the 20. 8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on second and short.
Here we go. Set. Green.
On second down, here's Bortles. And he completes it to Hunt. That good for 6 as they keep this drive right on rolling. And just a small glimpse there as to why they like this rookie so much.
And that's why they lit up a little bit in our meetings with the coaching staff, didn't they?
When we talked about him, they did.
Yeah, you know, they like his work ethic. You know, this guy's running every route well in the route tree and getting better at it all the time, really honing his game. They expect a pretty good jump out of him as things continue to move on.
Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Hunt. No gain there on the completion, 2nd and 10.
Well, that was a simple throw and catch, but even with that completion, 0 yards gained, so they're behind schedule on down and distance.
I think they were hoping to get it to him. He could make a man or two miss, but that window closed quickly. Had the completed pass, but for no gain, stopped right at the line, so it's 2nd and 10. They go back to the ground now with Yeldon. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Solomon Thomas there on the tackle.
So if I'm an offensive coordinator, there's one thing that I know for sure. This is one of the top 5 teams in the NFL against the run. So when I look at my playlist, I'm probably thinking about throwing it.
Throwing his Bortles on 3rd down. And he is going to be hit and taken down. Bortles sacked. Jurrell Casey able to drop him for a loss of 12. And it'll be 4th down. And Lambeau will put this one through. And that will tie us at 3-3. A dozen plays on that drive that ends with the field goal.
Let's go ahead and break out some of the old chestnuts here, right, partner? Keep the ball in front, rally to it, and make the tackle, right? No big plays given up, no balls over your head. Bend, don't break.
Hold on. Chestnuts?
Huh? You like
Come
that
on.
one?
What does that mean, break out? That just because you break chestnuts?
I'm not sure about that, but I'm just going with why they said that. I have no idea.
And here comes Tennessee as they get set to take the field. And, you know, certainly a lot of football left to be played. We're not into December yet, but right now where we stand, they're first place in their division, looking good, looking to be a threat come January.
And let's think about what every team has in their goals, all right? Number 1 goal is what? Make the playoffs. Number 2 goal is win your division. Number 3 goal, and the biggest goal, I think, is to be the highest seed possible that you can be heading into the playoffs so that you can have as many home games as possible to try and get you to the Super Bowl.
And right now fighting for every win possible to try to at least secure home field for the wild card and or divisional round. Running game working. They'll stick with it on 1st down. And a good swarm to the football defensively as they get him down at about the 40. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8.
But we just saw a great example of what we talked about with his coach prior to the game. He's definitely one of the better linebackers at reading a play and flowing to make the stop before it turns into something big.
Throw right side, caught by Davis. And he'll be brought down right at the 45-yard line. That catch good for 5. It's 3rd down.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion. They would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication, and as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
Now a 3rd down throw, but it misses the target. Incomplete. And incomplete here on 3rd down. On now is the Titans punter, as he's on to punt for the first time tonight. now comes Jacksonville as they get ready to go. And a methodical drive last time, but they couldn't get that knockout blow. They had to settle for 3.
But you got to like what they've been doing along the way, right? It's almost like the body blows, the setup punch. As you said, they didn't get the knockout blow here, but that doesn't mean it can't come later in the game on another possession. And the defense on the other side,
maybe a little gas.
Yeah, a little tired. And if nothing else, they just feel relieved getting upfield only giving up 3. They don't exactly feel like they've handled the offense.
Give him 9 on the carry that time, and they're set up with a 2nd and 1. Shotgun now for Bortles. And now a fumble. The ball's out. But it looked like a Jaguar was able to cover this thing, and so Jacksonville will keep control. And the defense not able to get it. From a defensive perspective, what's that moment like when you realize the ball is loose?
It is a moment where all concentration goes right to the football. This is something you've talked about in all your preparation for the game. You've probably talked about this training camp. Knock the ball free, take it away from the other team, and now you have that chance. It's a little bit dull.
Yeldon fighting. He lost the football. And that might be Titan football. It is. And maybe that one caused by the weather. Of course, the rain coming down. Charles, can you maybe, when you're carrying that football, grip it too tight in the rain?
I think that you can, and it's such a delicate balance, too, because when you grip it so tight, sometimes it'll slip out from your body. You squeeze it too hard, and it'll pop out on its own. I've actually had running backs talk to me about that, that when they've tried too hard, even in perfect conditions, the ball gets away from them. They've got to find that good balance, carrying it firmly, yet at the same time under control.
Wrong. Wrong.
A shotgun snap for Love. Steps away to his left. And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete. Now it's 3rd down. 1:58 to go in this first half of play. Back to Tennessee after this. Well, they were handed great starting field position on this drive, but now they face a 3rd and 4.
Yeah, I'm in the game right now.
Now a handoff looking right. A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage.
Turn around.
They'll start out on the ground. It's Leonard Fournette, and he stopped immediately there. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down. He had a great read there from his free safety position. And, Charles, you know with those guys, it's all about their eyes. They have to be laser-focused.
Yeah, I had to fake my way through it when I was playing, but now I can see exactly what they're doing. And on that play, he obviously had no presence to feel like he's being pushed for a pass. And without that, that allowed him to get up to the line of scrimmage and hold him to no gain.
A 2nd down pass play there, but it's incomplete. An incomplete pass on 2nd down. That muddles things a little bit here. This is 3rd and 10. Now Bortles. And it's going to be incomplete. He was able to catch it there on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. And it's going to bring up 4th down.
Not only was the call spot on, how about the execution of that defense right there? The zone was absolutely locked up tight. He was trying to force it in there on 3rd down.
But if there's a time to force it, he felt like he needed to make a play, right?
Yeah, exactly right. 3rd down, you got to try and find something. There's nothing available there for him.
Nearly a huge return, as it is. Still a very good one. 24 yards. And it'll be Titan football. The fourth down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on first down. And they'll try the ground game here with the running back. And he'll get this up only to about the 33. There for the tackle, Blair Brown.
I know the scouting report on him is that he doesn't possess the eye discipline to be an elite linebacker. And what that means is his ability to read, react, and make a play. But on that one, he looked like one of those guys.
Here's Locke. Throw left side complete. It's Smith. And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a third down.
And, partner, I think that was a great example that not all tight ends are created equal. Because everything was right. Got the completion, but he's not one of the more dynamic guys in the league. So even though he caught it, couldn't turn it into much more.
Now throwing on third down there, but he cannot connect.
I know coaches tell us all the time that having a powerful arm isn't the #1 thing they look for in a quarterback. But when you're trying to throw inside routes and you need to put some heat on it, it helps have the big gun. In this case, just a little bit too much.
Yo,
Give
yo.
11 yards that time on the return.
What it do?
And the Jaguars
What
go
it
on
do?
offense, first down and 10.
What's good,
The
everybody?
Jaguars offense now heads back onto the field. And with
Oh,
time quickly
snap.
fading
Advent
here in
is
the
up in
second
here.
quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
Oh,
I think we'll
snap.
find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
On first and 10, here's Bortles. Looking long for Witt, and that's caught inside the 35. And now before this first down play, we're going to get a timeout here. As they stop it with 19 seconds to go in half number 1. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's first and 10 just outside the 30.
380. Lucy. Hey, 54, Ricky.
Bortles now
Oh,
at
it's who
first
you
down.
play.
And the Titan defense steps up here, and down he goes.
Oh,
Now
it's in the
whistles
game,
come
too?
in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense, as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in this first half. And the job becomes twice as difficult now. After the sack, it's 2nd and 20. From the gun, it's Bortles. He's going to air one out. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off at the 14. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half. Likely time for one final snap as they start out first and 10. There's the former Heisman winner. It's Derrick Henry. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. So we are at halftime here on a Monday night. As we'll send you down to Orlando, and we check in with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, forecast calling for more of the same. The rain set to continue as we are underway in the second half. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. Out come the Jaguars now as they'll go on offense first here in this third quarter. They have a chance to break our tie here as we get a look at the first drive of quarter 3.
And it's such a tone setter, isn't it? Because both sides trying to seize momentum to begin the half. What do they have dialed up that'll give them an advantage to move the ball downfield?
Let's find out what they have dialed up. Second half beginning with a run from Fournette. And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be second down.
And while that play was unsuccessful
We're
to start the
broadcasting
second
over
half,
there, son.
I'm not sure that you just totally abandon what you do running the football. Maybe you make some adjustments in your run game and do things a little bit differently. But that doesn't necessarily mean you just go to the pass and do nothing else.
After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. Play action. Now it's Bortles. It's caught by Moncrief. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. A really nice gain of 25 yards. Fournette, a first down carry. And he's up over midfield and down into Tennessee territory. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
That play wasn't quite as big as the play that preceded it, but still, gotta like the way they're moving the football, partner.
Absolutely. Pretty good room to run on that last play.
Yeah, they didn't get a first down, but still, you'll take runs like that each and every time, won't you?
Dang. The fuck? Under you that motherfucking nice? You've been blowing motherfuckers out.
On 2nd down, here's Fournette. And this time he's not going anywhere. They'll get him down right at the line of scrimmage. Trey Hendrickson, the one who gets him on the ground.
Sometimes with the running game, you've just got to stick with it. Look, it's the 3rd quarter, no time to panic. But that also doesn't mean you just do it the same way you've been doing it the entire ball game. Maybe change up some blocking assignments or run a few different plays, but stay with the overall essence of the running game.
And on 3rd down, a nickel formation here defensively. Working from the gun, it's Bortles. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off at the 36. And he's going to be brought down by the face mask. Here come the flags. This is going to get him a first down. Well, we looked at each other right away. We knew that flag was coming out.
And I always enjoy the conversation post because officials always tell you, I don't want to throw the flag. But you caused the play. You did it. I had to.
So the face mask puts them in even better shape than they were in as they'll have a short field here on 1st and 10. And some room to maneuver. Tennessee getting the first down on a big play of 18 yards.
How many times do we say in this game that speed kills, and it does it in so many different ways? In this case, you got a back who's quick and shifty, can make moves, make people miss, but also gets to and through a hole before it can close down. That's some of the benefits of that speed, not just outrunning people in the secondary. That led to a really nice game.
So a jump there defensively.
And it's a killer. Watch the football. Don't move across the line of scrimmage until the ball moves.
Now a chance to make that encroachment penalty really hurt. 1st and 5. Luck now to throw. And his throw here is going to be incomplete.
The beauty of being able to play his own defense when you can sit back and see the ball coming out of the quarterback's hands. Guess what? It creates a lot of confusion, kind of a muddle in the middle of the field where you can go make a play on the football.
So they'll come up after the incompletion for 2nd down.
No logic on that one.
Now they try the right side here. And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield. It's a loss of 2, now 3rd down.
Sometimes play calls boil down to philosophy. You know you're facing one of the top 10 units against the run in the NFL. So do you decide to keep smashing against them, or do you decide to throw the ball?
That wasn't even a yard, that was an inch.
Throwing on 3rd down, Luck escaping the pressure right. This is at about the 6. And he's able to pick up the first before he's brought down inside the 5 at the 4. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
Let me shut up too, because I'm going to be playing crazy too.
So they've been in the red zone 3 times, and it's yielded just 3 points. Can they find the end zone here on 2nd and goal? They'll try and run for it with Henry. No gain on the play that time, and it sets up 2nd and goal.
Okay, no score on that play, but this guy's been a touchdown machine all year long. You know they trust him with the football.
What's up,
This
Tower?
motherfucker. God damn.
What's good? What's good?
Oh,
Line of scrimmage, again the 4-yard line. 2nd and goal. Back to throw, Luck. Forced out to his left. And that one got tipped, kind of threw everything off. It brings up 3rd.
You got to give some credit. They're able to hop up in the air and bat that one away. And that's frustrating for an offensive lineman because the only recourse is when he goes in the air to try and get some type of a pop or a shove, hoping to bring his arms down.
The Titans on 3rd down. They're at 50%, 4 for 8. They're looking at a 3rd and goal here. Now Luck. Flushed out right. This is caught. And into the end zone for a Tennessee touchdown. Allen Hurns, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Titans capitalize on the short field as they take
That
it
look like
in
a
for
custom
6.
playbook, nigga. All them goddamn sweets. What the fuck?
Footing always a concern, but the extra point's up and good. And the lead is now 10-3. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes.
Yo, what's good? What's good?
And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Out comes the Jaguar offense now as they get set to take over. And 3 interceptions in this game. And I would have to think, I wasn't a quarterback, but number 4 is kind of, oh, you're like, oh, man, I can't throw 4.
No, what's interesting is what do the coaches decide to do now? Having thrown 3, do you alter your offensive strategy? Do you take the ball out of his hands and maybe turn to the running game? Or do you have that supreme confidence that he's going to turn things around?
We'll see what they do. Bortles. And he completes it to Westbrook. And some room to work. There he goes left side. And oh, so close as he takes it all the way to the 2-yard line. It's a big play. Bortles to Westbrook. 73 yards. Well, that didn't take long. One play, and we're already looking at a 1st and goal situation. They'll try to punch it in with Fournette. And he'll take this one in for a Jags touchdown. A great play there. Hitting double digits with his 10th touchdown of the season. And the Jaguars are within an extra point of tying this one up. A little surprising they wouldn't go for 2, but this is up and good. And we are even at 10 apiece. So we're right back where we started, all even as the kick's away. This is fielded at the chalk of the 10.
I'm sorry.
And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30 to the 33-yard line. Here's the Titan offense now as they make their way back onto the field. And that last drive was very, very balanced, pretty methodical. You think they go that route again?
I'm always of the school that until they stop me from doing something, I'm going to continue. And I think that that's exactly what they're going to do. But the beauty is the balance that they've created sets up opportunities for big plays.
Who is that?
Looks like a run, turn it into a play action, and throw it in deep.
Oh, he's got a little daylight. The 20.
Damn.
Touchdown, Titans. A big play there with his first career NFL touchdown. And the Titans are going to take the lead. Well, this offense only mustered 3 points in the first half on that field goal. They picked up the pace now. 2 third-quarter touchdowns.
Hey, you remember that appearance we had last week in front of that crowd?
I guess you still have feelings.
Halftime adjustments and all that was going on. And remember what I said. It's not always an adjustment at halftime. Sometimes just remembering the game plan and playing better, tuning it up, and just working through it methodically. They got it done in this case.
Of course, I'll always remember that appearance because I had on a
take your
brown
foot
belt
off
with
the
black
gas,
shoes, and you pointed that out in front of the crowd. So thanks for that.
I said that out loud?
You did.
My bad.
The Jaguars getting set to go. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
72.
Trying to get the run game going. This is Fournette. And it's been like this all night long. Nowhere to run as they stop him behind the line. Calling a loss of 2 on the play. And it'll be 2nd and 12. So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12.
Don't score, man.
Throwing is Bortles. He's going to launch this thing way downfield. Now that'll be tipped and intercepted. Picked off by Dane Cruikshank. And his crew will take over the football at the 35-yard line.
Well, they didn't exactly show patience there, did they? Just down a score, they come out firing right away and compound things by throwing an interception. They put their defense in a really tough spot.
And they'll go with a ground attack here. And he'll get this one up to about the 39 here. Up from the second.
Yo, man.
Tackle Jalen Ramsey.
When we see those runs to the perimeter, when we see those runs
Man,
to
play the
edge,
fucking game, dog.
Breakers,
Fuck
we?
that.
In
Don't
this
be
case,
punting
it
no
was a modest
goddamn ball.
game.
Because if I
It
want
does
to
open
be
up possibilities
cheesy
here
like
on
that,
second down.
I don't give a fuck. All I got to do is give you a safety and you'll be 51 points ahead. I don't play like that. You play your football, man. Play your fucking football. I don't give a damn. Play your football.
They'll run it now.
I'm not gonna sit there because I mean, shit. I don't want you to play like that.
Up to the 40.
Do what you do,
Choice, man. That's the rules.
man. But if I can run a safety back and then he'll still be
If you
51
run a
points.
safety back, it ain't gonna count on him. That's on you.
3rd down. 5 out of 9 thus far. This will be 3rd and 5.
Man, play football,
That's not
man.
on Thunder. That's on you
Play
trying
football.
to be slick.
No, ain't nobody trying to be slick. I just don't want. I want you to play ball. I'm not gonna sit here and stop playing defense and shit.
Well, why would you
Just
kick
drive
field
the
goal
ball,
right there?
Thunder, and
That ain't
fucking.
Why would I kick a field goal? Same reason why he punted the ball on his own
Just
10-yard
drive,
line.
just drive the ball, Thunder, and knee the ball at the 1, man. Fuck it. That's what I do. I don't kick the ball till I get all the way down the field.
Be all the way down the field.
Got some real estate inside the 30. That's good for 21 yards and a first down.
And he continues to pile up the yardage. That puts him over $150 now. And this defense has really had its problems trying to keep him contained.
Luck on first down. He's going to flip one out here to his running back. And he'll be brought down
Where's that
somewhat
been?
awkwardly here.
I ain't
And
heard
a
him.
late flag as well. I think this one's going to be a face mask. And now it's 1st and 10. A big mistake, especially when you factor in the personal foul yardage. After the penalty, it's Henry. And he's going to work this one down to about the 5. A good run there on first down, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 2.
They're trying to show that they can run the ball and protect this lead. Give it to the backs, play a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point, going to make that defense stand up and stop it. And now whistles and a flag, and I think we got a jump here. So they don't even need to run a 2nd down play. Give them the 1st.
And typically when we see this jumping, isn't it usually 3rd down, 4th down? They got them on 2nd down. I think that's a lack of discipline.
So now from half the distance closer, here's 1st and goal. Back now in Nashville. It's the Titans. They've got the football. They'll be looking to extend their lead here as we begin the 4th quarter. So 1st and goal, 6 points here would go a long way toward wrapping this one up. Oh, how about this call down near the goal line?
What the fuck, bro? Why would you run?
Losing yardage to the 5. The loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down.
I like the idea to mix it up from time to time because, let's face it, you can't be predictable. but the execution was a little lacking on this one, right? They might want to go back to the drawing board with that call.
Back at the 5-yard line now, 2nd and goal. They'll try the air now with Locke. The quick slant caught, and he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. Only 3 yards there on the completion. That'll lead to a 3rd and goal. I think you'd have to say defensively, these guys are doing their job pretty well, right?
Yeah, we talked about them holding them under 20 points, right, on defense. And they've done that. They've held them. The problem is their own offense hasn't answered their challenge, which was to score more.
Yeah, exactly. I remember you saying magic number was right around 20, and the offense has been the issue. You're right.
You sound like there's a little haterade in
And
there.
this will result in him losing yardage. Back to the 3. That'll make it 4th
This
down
sound like
after a loss of 1.
fuck.
Now this feels like old school football because this has turned into
Motherfucker got these fast-ass goddamn corners, man.
So on offense, what do you do
Or
now? Do you
receivers.
decide to run it or throw it if you go for it on 4th down?
So his 2nd field goal of the game, and that could turn out to be the big one.
Yeah, you have to make them score twice to beat you, and that's not impossible. But here in the 4th quarter, puts their backs clearly against the wall.
Motherfucker fast
The
as fuck.
kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. On the return is Henderson. And he nearly broke that for more, but as it is, they'll start this drive at about the 37-yard line. Out comes the Jacksonville offense as they get set
Come
to
on,
take
man.
over here.
Fucking
And
line is
following the interception, just
ridiculous.
any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive or no?
We
You
got a
just throw that
ridiculous
out the
offensive
window?
line.
I
Them
think you
motherfuckers
are.
must
I don't think
be
that there's any way you
storks.
can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to
I
take
can't
care
get
of
through it, no
but you
matter
have to be
how many
careful
people I
about being
send.
too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here. They begin with a run.
You seen nobody, man. You seen 3 people?
45.
Oh, man, look. I've been sending 3, 5, 8. Don't matter.
2nd and 4.
3 people so I can't get in.
Look at this shit. Fucking ridiculous,
Now
man.
whistles here, and I believe one of the Jaguar linemen might have moved.
No, don't do that.
The false start hurts him there
Here
a
we
bit.
go.
Backs him up to 2nd and 9.
Lucy.
Flag comes in. This might be a free play. Going deep for Moncrief. And that's going to wind up incomplete. However, we do have a flag down.
About time. That's what we fucking need. Put him off his goddamn mouth.
Yeah, it doesn't take a whole lot, does it? Sometimes you get multiples. What I always love on these offsides is when each side points at the other. Hey, you did it. No, you did it. They deciphered that one correctly.
The ball gets bumped up. It's now 2nd and 4 after the penalty.
I'm sorry. Can I play with you guys? I'm sorry, man. I'm sorry.
Going deep for Moncrief. And for a 3rd time tonight, he's intercepted. Picked off by Dane Cruikshank. And he'll be brought down. That's a face mask.
That's what I'm talking
Certainly
about.
looked like it. Indeed, here come the flags.
Show ass up there. Good job, boy.
Foul penalty's not going to help.
No, in these types of situations, players will tell you that's extra
Next year.
intensity.
Maybe next
From
year,
where we
baby.
sit, it's actually frustration, not a good play.
Now a handoff looking right. And for one of the first times tonight, he's going to be held up at the line of scrimmage.
See, I'm always saying
No
that too.
gain on the play there.
I can't even win one playoff game.
Got to figure now, after getting that turnover, they're just going to be happy to
I
keep
get
the ball on the
pa-
ground,
I
right?
get
This
past
is
the
where covering the football, taking care of the ball, all the
first
balls
one.
Are you
pretty
fucking
firm.
kidding? Oh my God, this
They're coming to
dude.
play for the guys on offense right now. Just take care of it, and
Look
they
at
got a good
that.
chance of ending up winning this game.
Throwing his line. And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. picked off by the linebacker, Telvin Smith. And they will be set up now as he brings this thing all the way back inside the 20.
Kick it out.
That's now his second interception in as many weeks from his linebacker position.
And think about all the different techniques he has to employ in a passing situation. Is he spot dropping because it's zone? Is he picking up man-to-man? Is he having to run with a running back or a tight end? In any event, great eyes, head on a swivel, and excellent hands.
Yeah, versatility and showing those hands. Dumps it off to Fournette.
Jump, motherfucker.
Here at the 12-yard line. 6 yards on the pickup, and it'll be second down. A good start there on first down. They've got to have this drive.
No doubt about it. Down a couple of scores. They have to find a way to put it in the end zone. Trunk plays, explosive plays. That will be the key to this drive.
A handoff to Fournette. And he will get this into the end zone for a Jaguar touchdown. A great effort there.
Oh, come on. You were supposed to be there. Somebody was supposed to be there.
Touchdown number 2 in the game, and now 11 on the year. And the Jags take advantage of field position on the turnover to cash this one in. Lambeau on for the extra point. Extra point tacked on by Lambeau. And that will get him one closer. Here's Lambeau out to kick this one away. That's fielded in the end zone. And he's able to get it across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down at the 21-yard line. And the Titans getting set to go. I'm curious to see, Charles, about the play calling on this drive. Last time out, the interception that led to a touchdown. Here we are. I mean, very close, one-score game.
Yeah, and if I'm a defender, I'm actually chirping to you on the other side of the ball, saying, hey, we picked off the last one. What you going to do about it now? So when you do throw the football, high percentage, but throw it with confidence. If there's any hesitancy at all, it could end up in enemy's hands again.
Officially no gain on the play, and it's second down. And when do they start thinking about burning these timeouts? They've got all three still defensively.
To me, you have to start right now. Here's the time, and that means you've got to stop them on defense, not give up the yardage, use your timeouts in order to get the ball back and try and score yourself. But now is the time to start.
God damn, man, that's some bullshit.
Stop the clock at the 2-minute warning. That'll go as a loss of 5.
Motherfuckers come from nowhere. Nowhere, just sitting there, and the motherfucker just go and get it as soon as I release the ball.
Ain't that how you do your victims?
Who?
Out of the gun.
What you mean?
You just be sitting there and then all of a sudden your boys appear and beat their ass. The same way. The same ass whooping. It's the same.
I ain't talking about the ass whooping. I'm talking about how this motherfucker the man just standing there. As soon as I release that motherfucking ball, that bitch breaks so fucking fast, it'll be right there. Like, god damn.
You pressing them buttons on your ass.
Nah, he ain't pressing the buttons like that.
No matter what point, you gotta be super careful.
Gotta be careful.
Pressing the buttons on that
Be
ass.
so careful that you end up running yourself into an error.
And he went nowhere. Well, he went backwards, back to the 33. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be second down.
Don't mind me.
Second and 12 after the first down pass play went backwards for 2 yards. They'll run it now out of the gun. And that one blown up quickly. As he's going to be stopped before he can even get started. They'll lose a yard, and it brings up third.
Let me play with y'all, man.
I know when I was a kid, I always got real excited when I saw those lateral-type runs. But the best backs that made it happen, they put a foot in the ground and just go.
Yeah, man,
that
go
didn't
on.
happen there. That play got swallowed up.
On third and long, it's Bortles.
I'm sorry, Mr.
He's going
Jackson.
to be hit and taken down. Bortles sacked. Solomon Thomas in there to drop him for his 5th sack of the year.
Fuck that.
So on 4th down, out trots the kicker in a big spot here. This for the lead in the final stages.
Man, start firing motherfuckers, man.
And no good.
Drew Brees.
I tell you, it's not easy kicking field goals in the best of conditions. Yeah, in a downpour like we're in right now, it makes it that much harder. And sure enough, they can't convert here.
A great Monday night to wrap up the week in football. 2 division rivals and a great finish ahead as we come up on 1st and 10. And they'll get him down here at about the 42. A solid run on 1st down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3. And it looks like this will be the last play before the 2-minute warning. Time for a break. We're back to see what happens after this.
All right, it's time to go. Let's get over
here. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. So they will accept the penalty and move forward. So the yellow flag came out, and that leads to a new set of downs for this offense. 1st and 10.
Did you call your son, ask him when he want to play? Since he in the chat in here. I don't know if he in the game or...
let's get this game.
Sleep.
And now the Jags defense deciding to call a timeout. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the 1st down.
He might be eating some pussy.
And not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10.
I might be
right back to him on 1st down. And he'll be taken down.
I told you what he's doing, man.
Now the Jags will use
sucking on the
to get it out the way.
As they'll talk things
sucking on the
prior to this
vagina.
upcoming 2nd down play.
It's all good, man. I'm going to go watch me some Netflix.
Have to imagine this will be on the ground as well as they come up 2nd and 7.
I want to play 2K with y'all, too. Both of y'all, I'm sorry, Lee. I'm sorry, Lee.
Luck gonna throw it.
Hey, Lee, I'm sorry, man.
Look at this. They get
Lee, come on, man. I'm sorry.
Picked off at the 20.
We can play in the rec center.
As his guys will get the football back. You got the slim lead late and the football, so why are you throwing it there?
Remember during the year when we asked one of the head coaches,
what'd you say,
you're in this
Vitaly?
spot, why would you throw the ball? And he talked about trusting his quarterback and trusting his offense.
But still.
And then at the end,
okay.
Yeah, not really a good reason.
Nah, he's sitting in there. He's sitting in there because he's a cock sucker.
Back to throw.
Oh, but you sucked my cock. Cock sucker.
And he completes it to Hunt. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. The drive starting with a first down, 11 yards on that pickup. Well, that's a good first step, but several steps still to go.
They still have time for the possible game-winning field goal. Time for them
Drew
to be
Brees
quick
went.
and hurry at the same time.
Drew Brees went over there
6 for 6
to his old team and said, "Fucking lay down."
Back to throw.
I got out of my game plan.
Eluding the pressure right.
That's my problem. I got out of my game.
Anyway.
Damn, I got Drew Brees in this league too.
A huge play at this point in the game.
I got out of my game plan.
In there to drop him as the clock continues to roll.
Yeah, that's where I got. That's where I fucked up. Stop running. After I got the ball and I threw the pick and you scored, it was like shit. I got desperate. I was fucking myself up a little bit.
He was unable to complete it there, and just not the game
Oh,
that
this
you
guy
would
was
expect
good.
from him.
He bounced all the way up in the air.
Start to finish.
Yeah, it makes you wonder what exactly is going on. Is he a little bit dinged up here, or is it just off just by a bit? maybe he can get it back in this situation. He'll need to.
Man's voice is just nerve-wracking.
The Jaguars on third down. Not good. 0 for 4 thus far. This is third down and 12. They'll look to throw. He's going to let it fly. It got his man complete. And he makes it all the way down to the 31. A big third down play there for the Jags. And a timeout coming in. This will be their final one with 10 seconds remaining. 41 yards. So now the onus will fall on the shoulders of Josh Lambo. Now a final chance to stop it here as a timeout comes in with 10 seconds left in the game.
Where y'all at?
So now the onus will fall on the shoulders of Josh Lambo. Footing obviously an issue in the driving rain. This one for the win.
You at the park?
And his kick is right there. It's good.
All right.
And it's celebration time on that sideline as they have taken the lead in the final seconds. So in a driving rain,
you just roll for that.
It through just like he's practicing in a gym somewhere.
I gotta play my game, man.
Any little slip in this weather is going to throw him off. He stepped up there like it was perfect conditions, took dead aim, and knocked it through.
I'd rather get my game out the way, win or lose. Win or lose, I'd rather get it out the way.
Everyone knows the situation. Probably time here for one.
Why should I quit the league?
And we know what that play is going to be. It's got to be some sort of Hail Mary, throwing it towards the end zone.
But like this, you better win.
Catch it or catch it off of a tip. Think back to 2015. Didn't we
Hey, you better win, because if you don't win, you in the same boat.
That's caught at the 25.
Damn, man, y'all, I came over here, man, y'all in the cage and shit. What the fuck?
They needed some type of a miracle there at the
Alright, I'm coming out of this.
Got out of my game, man. Got out of my game, man.
Even though they didn't finish it off, you're exactly right. They took us down to the last play. We're still,
Yeah, I'm fucking. It's time to go. Don't matter. Let's get a game.
both knew it was a long shot.
So for Jacksonville, the win will move them to 7-2 now on the year. And they'll return home next week to take on the Indianapolis Colts. Meanwhile, for Tennessee, the loss will drop them to 6-3 now on the year. And they will try to turn it around next week as they head down to Carson for a matchup with the LA Chargers. I'm Brandon Gaudin. Certainly have to thank Charles Davis, my broadcast partner, and our entire crew. We'll catch you next time right here. It's the NFL on EA Sports.
Do it to the wrong fucking man. God damn it. had a 3-man rush, and all them bitches came in. Gotta get a line. They got Stephen A. Smith talking on that shit.
You ready to do this, Advent? On 3? You can count it off. Damn, your team a 90-5. The fuck, man.
This motherfucker fumbled the ball. Hey, Ram. Oh, I'm gonna get that motherfucker back to Rams. That motherfucking what's his name? Le'Veon Bell. Fumbled the goddamn football. What kind of shit is that?
Le'Veon.